I could just ask you first of all how you're enjoying the World Cup experience.
First day or two, you were probably speaking to the lads the other day, kind of jet lag and that, but I kind of got over that now. It's been a bit strange, I suppose. 2 days ago it was like really, really warm. I got scalded, and then today it's raining, so it's a bit like Galway nearly. But we've all settled in. The locals here in Sheba have been really welcoming to us, so it's just been great, so far.
You never got scalded in Galway?
No, I got scalded in Galway as well. So,
just in terms of obviously the bad news for Robbie Henshaw, I mean, how much of a blow is that for the team and the squad?
Look, as Robbie last week, you could see the energy he brought, especially in defence. And I think it's just obviously for himself, it's probably a bit of a blow. But if you look at the three lads that are there, Bundy, Ringer, and Chris, both, they bring their own, I suppose, little things to the pitch, and when they're at their best, they're world class. So look, it's obviously really bitterly disappointing for Robbie. He'll be working hard to try to get back, but it's, I suppose, opportunity for the three other lads to kind of step in and step up now.
Andrew, did you go into the city yesterday?
I didn't go as far as Tokyo, and I just kind of stayed around the hotel and kind of checked around the local areas and checked the restaurants, more importantly. So trying out the Japanese cuisine. It's very nice. So I'm a big sushi man. So sorry. Oh yeah, definitely.
And how are you feeling about the World Cup? Obviously covering both sides of the scrum as well. Has that been a big challenge for you pre-season?
Not like, it was a bit kind of challenging at the beginning, but I got my reps in training, and obviously against Wales I got a decent few minutes at Loosehead there, so it's like riding a bike, you don't really forget it. So it's where I started off, and kind of really excited to, if I have to cover both roles, I'm versatile like that, so looking forward to it really.
That must be a big confidence that Welsh game coming on and towards a massive scrum.
It was kind of unexpected, kind of surprised myself really with that, so it's nice to know I haven't really lost it in that way, but it'd be a challenge coming up against some other teams in the tournament now. So. Definitely. Tight head, you're kind of standing up, trying to catch your breath after a while, trying not to pass out, and you're seeing stars sometimes. But it's just part of the game really. So it's like Lou said, you're almost kind of attacking, and tight head you're more so trying to lock it down. So tight head would take it out of you a bit more and take a bit more out of the legs. So.
Wonder what the mood is like in the camp. Is it kind of tense and nervous this week with a big game, or are you all still sort of excited to get the World Cup?
No, I don't think so. I suppose it was actually pretty similar to what we were like back in Dublin. I suppose I've only been kind of in for the last couple of months, but even the scheduling, it's very similar to what we had, and I think it's been such a long build up since from me from the start of pre-season, but for other lads it's been 3.5 years. So I think fellas are just excited to kind of get out there, and it's obviously the pinnacle of most fellas' careers. So I think it's just about looking forward to kind of getting onto the pitch and getting started with nearly this stage.
Jack, we found conditions on the training pitch just with the grease ball and the initial conditions and stuff.
Pretty similar to what I'm used to in Galway. So I was in a few kicking reps with Enda McNulty there today, and it was just he was kind of putting scenarios in my head, and look, it was quite windy where we were and it was quite wet, so I suppose it's nice to have had them conditions kind of regularly throughout the year. So I think whether it's that, which it looks like it could be at the weekend, or whether it's going to be drier and humid, we've obviously had our warm weather condition training in Portugal and that, so I think we're well prepped for whatever it is at the weekend.
If you can do it in a sports ground, you can do it anywhere.
Exactly, he actually said that. That's what Enda said. So touch wood, it'll all go well.
Jack, in terms of the other stuff that Enda's saying, what are the specific things that he's doing to kind of help you in your mindset?
I suppose, just speaking from today, putting pressure on you when you're taking kicks. When you're lining up a kick, he might say the odd time, I suppose he might say 66 minute, or he might say howling wind, and he'll come over and kick the ball off the tee. So it's about, I suppose, not trying to get too annoyed at him for doing that, trying to stay kind of cool and calm, and then just obviously go through the process again that you've already went through because he's kicked the ball off the tee. So yeah, they're kind of things that he actually just did today, so they're quite beneficial.
It does work.
I find it works, yeah. Obviously, you know, if that scenario does kind of come up at the weekend or throughout the tournament or whenever, it's obviously something that might tap into the back of your head. You've already done it, so you know, it's good to kind of get them done now.
Is he just working with the kickers? Is he doing anything with you, for example, Andrew, or anybody else in the squad?
Yeah, off field he would do a good bit with like a bit of everyone. So more so kind of the mental side of like your preparation, stuff like that. So, but yeah, I think he would spend most of his on pitch time with kickers and stuff. So like, yeah, like I wouldn't really know personally, but yeah.
Is it something that like separate that you're interested in terms of psychology and how you get yourself set for big games?
Yeah, definitely. It's always an extra part of the game where you can gain an extra advantage. So like if you're on top of everything mentally, it kind of makes the physical side of the game a lot easier. Like obviously if you're prepared mentally and stuff for the week ahead for what's coming, obviously Scotland ahead. So that's what we're mentally preparing ourselves for now. So to make it ourselves physically available. So.
Andrew, did the portraits that you all got done recently, did they create much discussion in our camp where you're swapping them around and having everyone?
I think lads kind of keep quiet themselves. Like kind of, obviously it was going around a bit, but sure, yeah. Like I got a few messages and stuff from people back home and stuff, like saying, yeah, they like the pictures and everything. But yeah, but haven't really been much in camp. A bit of slagging going around, but yeah, they were lovely pictures though. Yeah.
The one you had is obviously very personal. Is that something that's going to be, you know, quite place in the home?
Yeah, sure. There's not a day that goes by where I don't think about it. So it's always been close to my heart. So it's always on my sleeve there. So yeah, always thinking about it.
When obviously when you're doing those pictures, I mean, it just comes across so well, and so it tells its own story, doesn't it? In a way, is it nice to have that, just for that reason, because the picture tells the story?
Yeah, of course. Like it's obviously nice to it shows another side to us. Like we're more than just players. We're brothers, sons, like boyfriends, husbands, whatever. So yeah, it's nice to be able to see that with this side of people as well. So I think it's nice for us to be able to show people that.
How did the picture idea come about?
It actually wasn't my idea. It was Dan Sheridan brought it up to me. So it was kind of
a very sensitive thing to broach. You must know him well.
Yeah. No, Dan, like he'd be a good friend of mine now. So it's something like I'd be able to talk to him openly about. So and I think he has that connection with a lot of the players as well. So it's it was. He brought the idea forward, and I was more than happy to go ahead with it. So.
You talked about obviously, as you said, you're more than just rugby players. It gets lost in the wash sometimes, doesn't it? That actually, everyone's trying to do their best and all the rest of it, and it's easy for people to kind of, some fans sometimes to kind of just see, be detached from it. But I guess it's important for people to remember that everyone's got that kind of side to them.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we're all human, so it's in everyone's nature. So yeah, like honestly, I wouldn't really pay much attention to much going on outside of it, but like, yeah, it's nice to be able to see how they turned out and everything. So yeah.
Any last one, covering your tats and all?
In the swimming pool I have, but they have to wear one of those long thermal vests and a sock over my calf tattoo. But yeah, walking around town it's been fine and stuff. So yeah, it's just swimming is the only problem.
What about, like, obviously you want to get started in this competition, but if your role is to be that key person on the bench, what are the key kind of things for you and other guys do that?
Obviously just kind of bringing the biggest impact you can, like off the bench, and like what we're always told is just fit in first, not trying to go away from the plan or anything like that. So that's what we'll be looking to bring from my point of view anyway, if I am on the bench or if I am starting, either way. Like as I said earlier, I'm versatile like that, so if I'm starting I'll be more than happy to put my best foot forward in that sense, but I'll always also have a big job to do if I'm coming on as a substitute. So
Okay, it's fish out.
You're going to be playing against Japan, and do you know many of the Japanese teams maybe watching and being wary of their younger players?
Yeah, like when we were here 2 years ago, we would have played against them as well. So Yeah, we know they play with a lot of pace, and we know how well they did in the Pacific Nations Cup. So we know they're a real threat. But I think we're really kind of focused on the Scotland game this week. So there'll be another job for us to do the week after. So to really look into that.
You don't know any of the Japanese?
Yeah, no.
One of my friends, Nipia plays. So I'm actually going to meet him Thursday. He plays with the Yakult. I think it's the Yakult team he plays with. So he plays with them. Meeting him on Thursday. So I'll link up with him, and I think we have a training session against one of the teams in a couple of months. Was it Kobe Steelers? Yeah. So I think Dan Carter's with them, so it'd be pretty cool to train against him if he was playing. So.
You've got some quite tight time turnouts between games. Is that something you've talked about in Canada? How does it affect the squad rotation?
I think that's probably a question for Joe. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's probably unique in the sense that usually in Europe or in our domestic league, it's probably a 6, maybe a 6 the odd time, but most likely a 7-day turnaround. So when we have them shorter ones that we will have between the Japan and Russia game, I think it probably will come down to managing players. Obviously, playing at this level is going to be hugely attritional. So I think it'll probably you'll have to see how the first 2 games go and take it from there, I think.